50 years that you've been with Cook's Pest Control. You started in 1972 in June and continued to have just a phenomenal impact on both the direction and the quality of the company. And you're currently serving as vice chairman of the board. So I'd love to hear, your story. How did you get started, and what does that 50-year career at Cook's look like for you?
Well, I appreciate the invitation, Brian. As I look back, it's been a quick 50 years. But I started with the company in '72. I was working in Huntsville in public accounting. I was CPA and doing tax and audit work. And Mr. Cook and George White, who was at that time personnel director, came and talked to me about change of employment. So I came here in June of '72 as controller, and sometime in the early '70s, I'm gonna say '74, '75, I had a change in title, really continued to do the same thing I was doing with the company to Vice President of Finance. Then in 1978, I was promoted to Executive Vice President, which was something that really I enjoyed, was looking forward to that opportunity if it ever occurred. And again, it happened in '78. So in '95, something happened that I didn't think would ever happen, and that was that I was made president and CEO. I had longed to, at some point in time, to be executive vice president, but to be president and CEO of this company was something I really never dreamed of. So I remained in that position as president and CEO from '95 until 2017, whenever you became president and CEO, and I moved to vice chairman of the board, as you've already stated, and took on a much less role in the operation of the company.
Your impact on the business, not just with the financial strategies of how are we going to operate, and the leadership with the district managers and those here at the home office, but then also in the way that you've conducted yourself, led yourself and others. You've really added a lot to and developed a lot of that Cook's culture, that we enjoy and talk about. So how did you balance leading in those areas with a genuine care for everyone involved, and just leading with character as well?
Well, it all starts with people, and I think one of the things, I know one of the things that Cook's has been successful in is we've been able to attract and surround ourselves with some top quality people, people who care about what this company stands for. And one of the things in working with your granddad is he was just the type of individual that brought out the best in people. Some people may have been able to call him John. I never could call him John. He was always Mr. Cook and always will be Mr. Cook. But in working with him, there were never any surprises. I mean, you came to work each day knowing what to expect because it was so consistent. Mm-hmm. He never got upset. I've seen him disappointed. I think all of us have been, but he never really got upset with things. But he, would just work through anytime we had a problem. He instilled, I think, in everyone, like if you go to the grocery store and someone says, "Well, where do you work?" I was never ashamed or embarrassed to say, "Well, I work here." I was proud to say I worked at Cook's Pest Control. And at that time, he was the main reason for that, is because he had such a reputation, and and people supported that reputation. I think that's one of the reasons that we were able to be successful is because of the people that we were able to attract, and a lot of them long-term. And the people we attracted, I didn't just come to work with them. I mean, they were friends. In fact, some of my closest friends are people that I work with now and people that I've worked with that are no longer with us.
So 2023 is our 95th year as a company. And it's humbling to be a part of an organization that has truly stood the test of time since 1928. What do you attribute our success over all these 95 years to?
When I look at the management team in the districts, one thing that just jumps off the page to me is the fact that every regional manager that we have with the company started as either a technician or a sales inspector. To go another step further, every district manager in all 30 some odd districts started as a technician or as a sales inspector. So I think any employee that's coming with us today, if they won't say, well, what is my opportunity? Well, their opportunity is there. They will be recognized and they will be given opportunities. I think if there's one word that I could say or give to employees of this company, and it doesn't just apply to being an employee of this company, it applies to life itself, and that would be loyalty. When you think about loyalty from the standpoint of the company, it's a two-way street. The company has to be loyal to the employee, and in return, the employee needs to be loyal to the company. We also need to be loyal to our customer. And of course, customer, we can't control that part, but I say 99% of the customers that we have are going to be loyal to us. And when I speak of loyalty, it goes much further than just the company. In your family, there's got to be loyalty for it to be a successful family. Your spouse, there has to be a mutual loyalty to each other. Your children, there needs to be loyalty to your children, and there needs to be loyalty from your children. In order for you to be a friend to someone and someone to be a friend to you, there has to be loyalty. So I would encourage all of our people to develop a greater sense of loyalty. And again, that's not just for the benefit of the company. That's to the benefit of individuals with the company, individuals and their family, their church, their friendship, and just in life in general. But people look for someone that's loyal.
I've had the privilege to have you as a friend and co-worker, as a boss. I've reported up to you, even in a family business, ever since I hired on here. You've been a true mentor. I wouldn't be the person I am with my family or with the business here and the team that we have throughout the company if it weren't for you investing in me. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you. That's very kind, Brad.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with your experience?
Well, I will say this, and again, this is more on a personal note, and so I'll make it brief. But I will my family owes a great deal of gratitude to the Cook family. Y'all have been very good to me. And I'm going to say for those employees out there that's been there 10, 20, 30, 40 years, they feel the same way that I do. So I guess whenever I say that, I'm saying it for them too, because I know that they feel like, and they know that the family has been good to them, provided livelihood for their family, my family. So those that's only been with the company a short period of time, you've got something to look forward to.
Jim, thank you again for sharing with us today. And again, thank you for all your investment of yourself into the lives of everybody here at Cook's that's impacted, hundreds of thousands of customers and beyond. So Thank you.
You're welcome. I've developed a lot of friends here, and they mean a lot to me, as well as the family. I think you know that.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the opportunity, Brian.